Hey y'all, welcome back to another Chronicles and another update for school. Let me see. Okay. So today is our first day back to school from our 2-week break. I am now in my third quarter, and I will be taking OBP, IV therapy, and med surge this quarter. The word on the street is it is very hard and excruciating, very stressful. A lot of my classmates were saying you can't even work a job, you can't have a life. This quarter is super hard, and I'm just like, okay. As I'm taking all this information in, I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna just have to see for myself, because you know, a lot of people don't know how to handle stress. We all handle it differently, you know, so I don't want their stress to rub off on me. I already had a hard time in the beginning, and I made it, thank God. And I'm gonna make it this time, the first time around. I don't have any anything negative to say about repeating my last quarter. I'm actually glad I had the chance to do so, because now I feel more prepared for the next quarter, and I also feel more prepared as a soon-to-be nurse. Considering the job that I have a new job. I work in a hospital at the PCA at the time, so I get to work around nurses, and the things that I learned in school, I work around those things. So it just helped with what is the word I'm looking for? I guess the total recall of everything. So it's like whatever I learned at school, it's like reciprocated at work. So it sticks in my head a lot better. So I feel more prepared this time around as a student. And also, I want to learn how to become a better test taker. Because I tend to overthink my questions, and then I'll, you know, pick the right answer and go back and pick the wrong. So that's what I need to learn not to do, because I think that's my downfall as far as test taking, because I be knowing the answers and then I second guess myself. So but yeah, this is just a small little snippet of my first day of school for third quarter. I'm excited. I'm halfway through. I'll be done here in March 2024. So I'm looking forward to that day, and I'm also looking forward to passing this quarter. That's about it. So I will give y'all updates throughout the time if I have any crazy issues going on, but other than that, that's it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Chronicles. I am on my way to work. I just wanted to talk a little bit before I go in. I work a good old 12 hours tonight. So today was our first day of clinicals, and I must say that it was very interesting. For the first time, I actually felt productive, and I felt like I'm on the path of becoming a nurse now. You know how sometimes, well, only for my nursing students who have been through it or are going through it now, like it's like, you know, in the beginning, you don't get to pass meds. They have you doing nurse aid work in the beginning, you know, for your LPN. So I'm like, okay, you know, all right, enough of this. This is not what I came to school for. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So it was cool or whatever, but now I feel like I'm learning more material. Things are beginning to stick in my head a lot better. So our clinical instructor was a lady that, she is a lady that is being taught talk bad about. And I'm just like, let me get my own opinion about the lady first before you tell me something bad about somebody. And lo and behold, I freaking love her. You know what I mean? It's just like people, I don't go off of what other people say about people, you know, because I have to have my own judgment for that person. You know, it's just like a movie or something like that, or food. That goes for anything in life. If you tell me that you don't like it, more than likely I'm gonna go and try it out for myself. And of course, if it's like a right or wrong type of situation, I'll know whether or not if I shouldn't do it or not. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's just really, you know, a kind of like a love-hate situation when you're dealing with people who are so negative all the time, and you just kind of don't know how to gauge how you want to communicate with that person. But our class was so great. Like, we all got along very well. Everything worked out really well for us. Our clinical instructor said that we was her best class. And so, you know, of course, one of our girls was like, okay, you tell everybody that. She was like, no, I don't. And I believed her. But she was very lenient about what we can do or whatever. And we just kind of like built that trust with one another, like early in to the clinicals. And she likes me. So I'm like, okay, boom, I won a point there. So we're good there. So I had a great patient today. I learned a lot on her as far as her diagnosis and the medication that she takes. So I want to basically teach myself about the medication that she takes so I can become more familiar with the contraindications and, you know, any adverse effects and all of that, and what meds can go with what or whatever. Oh, my bad. This is my Cisco. But so right now I'm on my way to work. A lot of people are like, oh my goodness, how are you doing it? I'm like, sweetie, I can't even tell you, because honestly I feel like it's just me and God. You know what I mean? Because you know, I go to school at night during the week, and I go to work on the weekend. And so in my work schedule, it's kind of, you know, flip-flop, because I work day 12 and I work night 12 on the weekend. So, and that's only because I go to clinicals early in the morning on Saturdays. So it's just really, it works out for me. I feel like it's perfect for me and my lifestyle. That's why, I think that's why I'm able to do it. But, yeah, so right now I'm on my way in to work this good old 12, get some homework done. We have med surge, we have IV therapy, and we have maternity and we have OB and Ped, which is maternity and pediatrics. So so far, what I think about the classes, I feel like IV therapy is like, it's clicking in my head like this. So I feel like that's something that I would be interested in once I become an RN, and, you know, to be able to take that a little further, as far as IV infusions. I'm really interested in that. And also, the maternity and pediatrics, I'm very interested in that for some reason. I've always said that I'm not working on that floor. I don't want to work with the mothers. I don't want to work with the babies. And for some reason, I'm feeling real confident on this subject. It may be because I am a mother and I looked into the information a lot when I had both of my children. So I just wanted to learn everything I could learn. And as I was learning the information, I used to dig deeper as far as like what the doctors would do with me, what the nurses would do with me, that kind of situation. So I feel like I know a lot of this stuff. So that's really great. That put me on a what I want to say, that put me ahead in the class. So and then med surge, I'm coming around to it. Our teacher is not so easy to go along with. She's kind of fast when she does lecture. so we got to keep up with her. I need to drink some water. But for the most part, I like med-surg as well. It's just really just just sitting down and just reading the book and going over the concepts and just learning the in-depth about whatever disease that we're learning about. So right now we're learning about CVA, which is a cerebral vascular accident, also considered a stroke. And what is it? Intracranial pressure. So everything that has to do with the brain right now. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna add something else on that, but right now that's what we're going over this week. So, but yeah, so I like it so far. I feel more prepared this term, simply because a lot of people were complaining about how bad this term is and how complicated it is, and we have to be focused. This is one of our heaviest terms, and I believe it, you know. So while I'm at work, I do my homework. We have workbooks, and so I already finished my maternity workbook. So right now, I feel like I'm gonna finish up my IV workbook for tonight, and then hopefully I can finish my med-surg workbook tomorrow night or sometime tonight. So if I have time tonight, because you know when you're at work, you gotta work. So yeah, so I made it on time, thank God. I had left my phone at home. I had to turn around, go get my phone. Lord have mercy. So thankfully I made it to work still on time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. And I'll be back with another update. Oh look, hey sweetheart. You gotta get this on video. This is too good. Hey Penelope. How are you? You're such a good girl.
What you doing? How's you doing?
Oh my God, this is the best Chronicle ever. That's her favorite girl right there, Court. Yay.